Yeah, one of the people that I met in this synchronistic journey of people coming into my life with information was a CIA scientist. By this time, I'd realized that the goal of this network, and in the end, it's a network of interbreeding families that go back to the ancient world under different names. They wanted basically a world globally that mirrors the world of George Orwell in 1984, his book, this totally controlled, centralized state where people are constantly under surveillance, constantly watched, and are controlled externally, in this sense, through microchips. And what the CIA scientist said to me, and incidentally, the reason he asked to meet me was because he could see what was going on, but couldn't, for reasons I'll explain, reveal it himself. He told me the story of joining the CIA as a young man in his 20s, an expert in magnetics, thinking he was serving his country. And then he realized once he got in that this agenda that I'm exposing was real and was happening, and he was supposed to be part of it, using his genius to advance it through technology. And he said, well, once I saw what was happening, he said, I refused to work for them. And I just said, no, not doing it. He said one day, just after this, he left home and he has missing time. He remembers nothing until he woke up in a room on a kind of bench. And as he woke up and got his faculties back, he felt something on his chest. And as he was telling me the story, he opened his shirt. And on his chest it was like a shampoo sachet, a plastic see-through shampoo sachet stuck to his chest. And inside was an orangey golden liquid. And what he told me was that inside the CIA, these are known as patches. Someone has been patched. And what they'd done in this missing time that he had was manipulate his body to need the patch, the drug inside the patch, in truth, to survive. And if the drug is not constantly replenished, then he starts to die. And he knows that's true because after he was patched, again, he refused to work for them. And the patch has to be replaced every 72 hours. And if he doesn't do what they say and use his genius to advance this agenda of the global fascist state, then this is not replaced and he dies. And I met him, I met his children and his family. He doesn't want to die. But the thing he told me many things. First of all, he told me that free energy technology, which takes energy from the environment and turns it into usable warmth and power, no oil, coal needed, has been long known, but it's suppressed to stop people having that. The cure for cancer has been known for decades. He said, I had cancer, they wanted to keep me alive because of what I was doing, they gave me this, what he called a serum, cancer disappeared. But coming to the microchip, what he said was, if there's one thing that people should say no to, if they only want one thing to say no to in this agenda, it's the microchip. And this is 1997 when I met him. We weren't talking then about nanotechnology, as we have been since. And he told me then that outside the public arena, in the underground secret bases and projects, the microchips were now so small they could be inserted into people through hypodermic needles in vaccination programs. And he told me this, he said, even those that are have understood the microchip and its agenda, have thought it's about just electronic tagging, where the computer, the global computer, knows where everyone is. And on one level that's true. But as he pointed out, the real agenda is that once you get a microchip inside you, from externally, they can access that chip and manipulate you mentally, emotionally, and physically. They can kill you from afar. They can make you aggressive. They can make you docile. They can make you think things that you think are your thoughts, but actually they're not, because they've been put in. Because what is a thought? A thought, on one level, is an electrical signal. Well, they can access that through the brain, through the chip. And this is the level of the microchip that we're talking about. And of course, what they're trying to do is sell it as, it will microchip your children. You'll always know where they are. We have to microchip people to overcome terrorism and all this stuff. The real reason is human